Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today I am so pleased to say that our second box for September of 2025 has arrived. Yes, Sakuraco is our second box, and I look forward to this so much. I enjoy getting in here and getting to really experience these things. It's always just so much fun. I'm so glad that I get to share it with you guys. So with that in mind, let's get in here. Let's see what we've got. But before we do, I do have to call out, so every once in a while our boxes will do redesigns for special months, and this month is moon viewing season, and so I do just want to take a moment to kind of shout out the lovely redesign that they do. The people who do these just do a wonderful job. It's very simple but very pretty, and I do just really appreciate the effort and detail that goes into these. It just adds something fun for these unboxings. I really enjoy it. So let's see what we've got. I'm so excited. I have been looking at the custom sheet, and there are so many things in here that look really amazing. I am so looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this all day. All right. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, so first things first, we of course have our note from the founder. Sakuraco is one of 3 boxes that do kind of a note from the founder or from the CEO. And in the case of Sakuraco, they always use a piece of traditional art. And I am always going to call these out because I do just really appreciate them. I think they're so beautiful. I am going to set this to the side, but I do genuinely appreciate it. So here we have our culture guide. So this is our Autumn Moon Festival box. I am going to set this to the side. I do think this is really a beautiful image. I do recommend, if you do get one of these boxes, hold on to these. There is a lot of really good information. This is where I get the information on the snacks. But they're also pretty good about putting in some interesting cultural information. I find them really good resources. Definitely worth holding on to. Okay. Oh, and the prints on these are always so small. Okay. So they're calling this Gokoku 5 green tea. I'm not entirely sure what that means. And that is actually a prime example as why the culture guide is so valuable, is they will explain what that means in the culture guide. They are really good about that, as well as if there's any sort of special brewing instructions, that'll be in there as well. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know how well you can see, but this is actually shaped like a little rabbit. So this is our Usagi Manju cake. Oh, that is super adorable. I am really excited for this. I really enjoy Manju. I've really liked it when we've gotten them in past boxes, and so to have one that is rabbit shaped, that is just super adorable. Ooh. So they're calling these Usagi Soft Chew Jelly. Oh my gosh. Those are adorable. And they're so light, they're kind of blending into the box. So I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but these are so cute, so adorable. And yes, I will rearrange everything at the end so that it's visible. It's a challenge every month, but I appreciate it just because we do get so many wonderful things. Okay. I'm actually going to set these back aside just because there are 2 packages with a similar packaging, and it can be kind of hard to tell from the picture. I'm just kind of doing the best I can going off of those. So here we have, they're calling this Usagi Pon Senbei rice crackers. Okay. I'm really curious. We've gotten some of the best rice crackers on this channel, so I'm hoping that these are good. Just because we're not getting anything on, like, the flavor itself. Oh, interesting. So on the part of why the culture guide is so important, so on the custom sheet, they're just calling this salt arare rice crackers. But it seems to me like there might be cheese involved in this. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with these. I'm very curious. So that'll be something to learn more about in the culture guide. Ooh. So these are, we have two of these. Zucchini Mikan flavor cookie. And they just have this beautiful image of a rabbit in the moon. They're so pretty. And I also just really appreciate the simplicity and the texture. It's not actually there, they faked it, but the effect is still there, and it's very, very pretty. I really appreciate it. Ooh. So they're just calling this a zucchini cookie. But again, we have a couple of rabbits, we have our moon, we have the grasses. They're just so beautiful. Okay, that's interesting. So this is actually on the custom sheet, but I recognize it from a previous box. These are a bunch of Carito strips that have been put together and wrapped in candy coating. I want to say it's a Hoten, but I can't remember if that might not be its name. I don't remember exactly what its name is. I do apologize for that. But I do remember it was really pretty tasty, so I'm guessing there might be something that they just kind of ran out of, or it might be that they just had a little extra space and they had some extras. We'll kind of find out more towards the end, but I do appreciate that instead of just kind of going without, they do toss something in, so every once in a while we get something that isn't actually on the custom sheet or in the culture guide. Oh, Sakuraco, thank you, thank you, thank you. So these are apparently pudding flavor. We have an entire bag of dorayaki. An entire bag of mini dorayaki. Sorry, I'm very excited about this. So dorayaki is, as you can probably tell from the picture here, you have kind of two little pancakes that are stuck together with sort of a filling, usually bean paste, but not always. They are amazing. I'd kind of heard about them before starting the channel, but I'd never had the chance to try them. They are one of my favorite things. I really enjoy them. I love them so, so much. Sakuraco, I don't even need to try to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate them. Thank you. Okay, so here we have sesame senbei rice cracker. Should be pretty tasty. Interesting. I kind of thought the package for this would be bigger, but it makes sense. This is part of why I look forward to this, is sometimes something you think is going to be big is small, and sometimes you think is going to be small is huge, and you just... I thought for the dorayaki we were only going to get one or two pieces, so... These are fried stick sweet potatoes. We've actually had these on the channel before, not this particular brand, so we will, try these, but I remember the one that we tried previously was really good. I really enjoyed it personally, in part because I do like sweet potatoes a lot, so I'm very excited about these. We also have, they're calling these blueberry flavor cookies. So we have some blueberry cookies. Should be awesome. Okay. And then here we have, okay, Koshian, that's what they're calling it. But these are, of course, Daifuku Mochi. I think these are going to be amazing. I am super excited. We have gotten the best mochi on this channel. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like an item they just ran out, unfortunately, which is why we got the alternative treat. So I'm pretty sure that these are our salted almonds. Just because the color of the packaging and the way it shows up on the custom sheet makes me think that's what these are, as opposed to, so the other snack that was supposed to be in here is wasabi flavored pistachios, which I think we've had on the channel before, and I thought they were really pretty good. But it looks like they maybe just ran out, which absolutely happens, and I appreciate that instead of just, having the snack be missing, that they do put in something different to kind of hold its spot. I do appreciate it, and actually I remember really enjoying that particular treat, so I'm very happy about the alternative that they chose. So finally, just kind of double checking, didn't miss anything. Alright, so finally, we have something that is very unique to Sakuraco. So if you're familiar with Sakuraco or you've been on the channel for a while, you might already know this. If you're new, first of all, hi, welcome, thank you for joining. But something Sakuraco does that the other boxes don't is that they include some sort of piece of house good. Usually a dish of some sort. I think most common is some sort of little plate. We've gotten all sorts of things. We've gotten cloths, like for wrapping up a bento box. We've gotten a couple pairs of chopsticks. Like I said, a lot of plates, a couple of bowls, a couple of cups. And so this is this month's house good, and they are calling this a Tsukimi cup. I am super excited about this because the pictures of this are really cute. Oh, and it doesn't disappoint. Oh, this is... oh my gosh. As you could tell from the box being sealed with a sticker, which I absolutely appreciate just because these do ship all the way from Japan. I haven't had the chance to see this yet, but we do just have this beautiful little teacup. The bunnies are running to the moon, so they kind of... oh, okay. Thought they were switching. And you have those grasses and little stars as the bunnies run around with our moon. That is just beautiful. I really appreciate these. I really enjoy this about Sakuraco. And I appreciate, honestly, that each of these boxes are very, very different from each other. That each one kind of has their own spin on things, because I'm pretty sure we are going to get more moon viewing boxes. I really appreciate how much personality and how unique a lot of these are from each other. I really enjoy and look forward to these every single month. Okay. Trying to rearrange this so everything is visible is a challenge every month. There are so many good, wonderful things that they managed to cram into a very small box. I have no idea how they do it for the websites. I am hoping you can see everything, but this is all that we've got in our box for September of 2025, and there are so many things in here that just look absolutely delicious. I'm really excited to get to explore and taste test all of these with you guys. So what we're going to do is, because this did arrive second, we just did Boxu's unboxing. we are going to taste test the Boxu contents before we crack into these ones. But once we get through Boxus, then we are going to dive straight into this box. And we won't taste test anything from Tokyo Treat or Japan Candy Box until we finish with these. The only thing we will pause on the taste testing for is if another box arrives, then of course we will do those unboxings. But we won't taste test any of those until we have finished with this one. Another important thing to note is, so Sakuraco is one of two boxes that are a little unique. Namely just that, so this is their September box. The cutoff for this box is actually, I believe, September 15th. Occasionally they'll extend for special boxes, but it's usually the 15th when the cutoff is. So if you are looking at these different treats, if you're looking at these and kind of thinking, man, I wish I'd gotten it, this is still available. There is still time. You can still go onto the website and get this box if you're really kind of wishing that you'd gotten it. This is still available. The link for that, as always, is down in the description below, so you can just go to the description, go get your box, and it will come, and you'll be able to enjoy these. So I am, of course, going to go through this, and yeah, it should be great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.